Lucky Boys Podcast.
You have to take a stand and let other people stand with you.
How do you do that when you have a group of Asian Americans that have been assimilating away from that culture of what you're saying right now?
Here's what I'll say.
Sure.
I have never seen more Asian Americans agree and fight for one same cause than right now. And you know what that is? Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
I have never seen more Asian American. And correct me if I'm wrong, or if you guys have a different perspective.
No, I think we're all on the same page.
In
with
my
Black Lives
Asian
Matter.
circles,
Yeah,
that I've seen, and I have several different Asian circles, they all are fighting for Black Lives Matter. Whether they make posts about it, they are all doing their part.
Right.
Whether they're protesting peacefully, or they're making posts online,
yes,
one after another, speaking out against injustices. I've never, and they're Korean, they're Filipino, they're Chinese, they're Japanese.
Okay.
They come from all over, Vietnamese. So I have Asian friends that I've never seen them all agree
my question is, are
unanimously
they,
on that. It's not even up for debate.
So my question is, are they doing that the same for their own people, Asian people?
Because I'm saying none of us have spoke up to that. We haven't been that loud yet.
Sure.
Because the BLM movement, what happened to George Floyd became so loud. I mean, you just saw a man being murdered.
It wasn't. Correct. It didn't become just a Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
It became a human dignity, moral issue that.
But not even that. You just
cross borders.
But you were just saying, like, people hear. It's one thing to hear about an injustice against a whole race of people, and then to actually see someone slowly get murdered.
So, guys, I think that the thing here is we're talking about what the obvious. Everybody's feeling this way. What the whole purpose of this podcast is to talk about what's not obvious, right? My question is, yes, we all agree. But my question is, what's going to happen when COVID is over and everything goes back to normal, where people have to go to work and they're not quarantined inside their house after 3 or 4 months, and meanwhile, some people getting paid unemployment and having the time and effort to go out and do this one coalition, one cause. I mean, this is all great and fantastic. But when we have to go back to our normal lives, the question I ask is, and I don't know the answer to this, are we going to continue this rally?
Business
or are
as
we
usual.
going to go back to our regularly scheduled programming?
I'll tell you what, if this shit keeps continuing,
Yes.
and it doesn't improve, then the fight will continue. This will not end. And I'll tell you what, economy can be America could be 100% back open for business. And I think that if the injustices continue, and it's so blatant, right?
Sure.
It's not even up for debate. It's just there's just so incredible amount of video evidence.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I don't want to be hypocritical here. I'm not saying that every single person that puts on a blue uniform is an asshole. I have a lot of friends that are police officers. So do you. You have relatives. I mean, a lot of close friends, and they're awesome. They're awesome people.
Which is
awesome
another
cops,
discussion
right?
itself.
But what I'm saying is that, and I'm not saying that, there's going to be racists out there, and that's what I'm talking about. Is fighting against those assholes.
Okay.
I'm not talking about just cops. I'm just talking about in general. Just in video, you're seeing a lot of racism. They don't need a blue uniform for that. You know what I mean? So we can't go all cops or racist.
So the statement that you're making
we have
is
to say that
you think we're gonna keep fighting, right?
we have to.
Do you feel they're gonna go back to normal, or do you feel that they're gonna continue fighting? Asian Americans.
My hope is that we'll continue fighting. Human beings in general have a short-term memory.
Do you feel that we're going to do that, or are you just hoping?
No, I don't. I'm not hoping.
Do you feel they're going to keep fighting?
I'm not hoping for them to continue the fight. I think.
Do you feel that Asian Americans are going to continue?
There is injustice. People in general, people will speak up about it as a society.
That's fair.
All right.
So
now you're asking me specifically to your question.
Yeah.
Will Asian Americans continue to rally around,
keep fighting,
to rally behind Black people?
Sure.
And as long as
reorganizing and backing up Asian Americans.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I do not know. That's That is what I'm hopeful for, and that's what I want.
Yep.
But I
what was your?
I don't see that in the near term future.
What was your question directed towards the Black Lives Movement?
But what I'm saying, was it towards Black Lives Movement?
Or no, we were talking about Asian injustice.
Yeah, but I was talking about that. But like I say, I've never seen so much unity among Asians.
I get it.
On one where we all agree. So will Asians continue to fight for Black Lives Matter?
Why I ask
absolutely. But will they shift that energy?
Yep.
And us unify as one to fight for Asians?
Why I asked that question
I don't know.
Is because I've been involved in the Asian American community since I was 16 years old.
Okay.
I am now almost 38 years old.
But here's the thing,
I
Kenny.
have yet to see everybody that has gotten really aggressive with this and standing up for what's right. I've yet to see a majority. I can't say all, but I see what I see. But I see some people coming out over the last couple of years, but I don't see a majority of them.
Here's what I don't want. I don't want to make it seem. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak. I don't want to be one of those people that just speaks up when something's wrong with their race. So, for example, if I see something with just Asians,
sure,
I'm not just gonna all of a sudden get all racially sensitive or speak up about.
I don't think
injustice,
we're challenging you on that.
Right? I know that.
Where you're
yeah,
coming from.
But I just want to make a point.
Sure.
Right. That I don't want that. I mean, for those that are watching as well, that's making judgment here. I don't want to be one of these Asians that just stand up for when something's not right towards Asians.
Because it's hypocritical. You're right.
You have to stand up. You have to stand up for, if you're going to fight for this injustice, you have to fight for all injustice.
That's fair.
Because you're canceling out. So you're saying it's all right to be racist towards blacks but not, but you I don't want you racist towards Asians, but you could be racist towards this. It's like saying like, oh, you could be racist towards a Korean guy over there. I'm cool with that. Like, no, like, hey, that's that dude's with me, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you can't be racist towards my black friend here or my Spanish friend. Like, you can't do that.
I think we could all chalk this up to the following. We're hopeful that we're going to stay so unified. We're hopeful that we don't forget what happened. We're hopeful that the journey to fixing this problem is a lot easier said than done. We're hopeful that we're willing to put in the long haul.
Right. And Kenny, I'll go one further. Change. I don't care for the whole, let's all get all the Asians together and unite as one and we could fight for what's right. Let's get all the good people to speak up who's sick of this shit. All that. I don't give a fuck what race you are. What's your background? If you come from there, I don't care what continent you come from.
But that's the problem.
I don't care. That's the unity we need. We don't need all the Asians to bunch up. We need all the Asians, all the blacks, all the whites.
A lot of people are speaking. There's a lot of people that are speaking. And what I'm hoping is that there's action behind this. Meaning...
that's what this movement... There's a lot of action.
No, that's a reaction. The action I'm talking about is go to your local community board meeting. Go to your local police precinct. Go to your local politician and try to find out what's going on in the neighborhood. And then honestly spend the time to help the elderly or the needy or the children and give back to the community. Don't react and do this whole, we're going to stand up and speak right now. Speaking is what everybody's been doing.
That's idealistic, right? And that's beautiful that if the world were to be proactive. But a lot of us are just living our daily lives. And it isn't until it gets disrupted. A lot of us aren't even made aware, or we just don't have that energy yet. And then when we see something and hear something, and then we go, whoa, that's the world I live in? Well, that's going to need to change. I can't be a part of a world that kills innocent people like that. I can't because a lot of people don't know that. Here's the thing: how can you be proactive if you're just not woke to it? If you're not aware,